the presence of Xenos structures.
Dead Inquisitor Scaveola, your objective is to explore and catalog any Xenos artifacts and report back to the Omnisci Node.
Such a shame to finally find what I have sought, and not bring anything back.
Limit your activities to observation. Our Forge world is young. We would know what has been here before. Only then can this region be consecrated to the Omnissiah and its bounties exploited.
Of course, Prime Hermeticon. My maniple will locate an entrance to the underground structure. Let us venture deeper. There is always so much under the surface for the taking.
Noble Magi of the Omnisynod, I have responded to your summons.
Magos Faustinius, we have called you to our world for your experience with the Xenos, known as Necrons. You have engaged these creatures before. Confirm.
Indeed. I fought the Necrons on Silver Tenebris, though the outcome was...
suboptimal. Historical records assert that the planet was destroyed, subjected to exterminatus.
I determined exterminatus was the only way to ensure the Necron threat was truly eliminated. My calculations were extensive. I believe the Omnissiah's will was done.
No such option exists on Hecateus 4. Ours is a forge world, newly established, but one that must be defended at all costs. This forged city of Exveritus represents resources the Adeptus Mechanicus cannot lose. There will be no exterminatus here.
The spaceport menials report you have not arrived alone.
I am accompanied by a retinue. All specialists, all worthy of my trust. They were at my side on Silver Tenebris. There are few with their experience of facing the Necrons.
You arrive as operations have already begun. Our campaign to dismantle the Necron formations and uncover their underground tombs is well underway.
It is the Omnissiah's will that Hecateus 4 become a monument to the priesthood of Mars. Not 1 square meter wasted. Skies dark with the smoke of our manufactoria. A forge world to equal any in the Imperium. Before this can come to pass, the Xenos must be eradicated.
Battle zone data analysis has demonstrated an element lacking in our strategic assets. The Skitarii cohorts are an unwieldy tool for engaging an enemy that remains opaque to our analysis. We find ourselves in need of a force that can move rapidly and at short notice.
Gathering data, eliminating key targets, supporting Skitarii operations, functioning beyond established battle lines.
You begin immediately. Mission parameters are already generated. An Archaeopter transport is waiting for you.
Then I am at your disposal, Magi.
Magi of the Omnisynod, we are reaching you from the Forebreaker's Fist. Travel remains dangerous across the planet.
Our alliance is in its infancy. I can assure you that your kind would not be permitted in these chambers.
What a shame.
You promised us data on the Necron leadership. Our pact hinges on this exchange. We are waiting.
Very well. To the point. Since crash landing,
Our kindred has worked to learn more about the foe. Brokir, Prospectors, Cognitar. We have grasped much of this dynasty's history.
You acquired such sensitive information within this limited time frame. How?
We negotiated to share our discoveries, not our methods. Let us hold to the agreed terms. The Overlord Sankhotep was attended by 3 courtiers. The Eupatritai, With his destruction, they will now command all the Necrons on this world. Voidmaster Unenvir has collated all we know.
The most prominent of the three was named Hekkenheeb. He commands the dynasty's legions. The Overlord's orders were set to flow through him. Now he will be leading the Necron armies alone. Hekkenheeb was the Necron's chief strategist, admired for his brutal campaigns of attrition. These tactics must be familiar to you, machine priests. Another is named Jebka. He was Sankhotep's chief advisor, one of the Necron's artisans, a cryptech. He was famed for his cunning, and for the strange devices he made for the dynasty's nobles. I have picked up odd radiation signatures that may be his work. Last is Ukensep. We know next to nothing about this one. The Necrons recorded little of her. We speculate she leads a splinter faction within the Necron forces. If she still exists, those Necrons should cleave to her command.
Facing these three directly is beyond us. Your armies may have a chance.
Necron leadership most likely located underground. Tomb complexes are heavily defended.
But not impenetrable. Our excavation engines are already being refitted to force entry to such structures.
But first, we must find all three.
Fortunately, we have just the tool for the job.
So, the usurpers are usurped. The Pharaoh's Vanguard stands alone. This is Magos Dominus Faustinius. I am severely damaged and require extraction.
On our way, Magos.
This Vanguard, as you call it, it is a rank recognized among the Necrons.
Akin to a bodyguard or a trusted aide. A clear choice to take over Necron leadership once all other candidates are eliminated.
It pleases us not, this claim that we have been pawns in a conflict between alien pretenders to a false throne.
A behavioral marker of desperation. Nothing more. As the faithless Xenos approach defeat, they turn on each other. We must exploit this disarray.
Let us hope we can.
The Pharaoh's throne remains undiscovered. The only logical haven for the Vanguard. Exhume it, and we bring them to the light.
Agreed. If a new leader has again arisen, we must simply destroy this one too, before its position can stabilize.
All iterations of victory require it.
Magos, your forces have experience eliminating such targets. Find the throne, find the Vanguard, annihilate both.
Motive force flow through me as I seize our last chance to end this. I denounce you, alien. No false star god shall reign over this world.
The mighty Vanguard laid low by a reckless primitive. Concept's trinket will whisk you to safety, Nevershar, but I shall be free. The galaxy awaits my appetites.
I lack the means to destroy you, Deceiver. But I do not have to. Cryptech, deactivate all power restraints to the gate systems.
almost taste starlight.
Exotic energy event detected. All forces, fall back from the Azarion.
Recover the dead and maimed. I will examine the effect of this event on living flesh.
Magos Dominus Faustinius is reported injured but recoverable. His testimony will be most illuminating once he is returned to consciousness.
And the facility.
Such Xenos energies are to be feared. Quarantine it.
It shall be done. None shall enter. Structure sealed until fully comprehended.
Syrian could not remain. No matter the potential it promised. It was a door between the Necron dynasties and the Imperium. The Xenos would not have stopped until it was opened. Leaderless, the throne of their world empty, the Necrons were scattered and weak. The war ended in the annihilation of the alien. The Omni-Synod had their forge world. Hecate's Forge shall stand as a monument to humanity's triumph over the alien. Faustinius will be pleased. Our species requires these emotive symbols of victory in order to survive. Yet survival alone is insufficient to pursue the Omnissiah's design. The Adeptus Mechanicus might stand another 10,000 years and take not one step further in the quest for knowledge. A new axiom is required. Only beyond the confines of the Imperium can I freely explore the secrets the galaxy still holds. Only by walking into the shadows can I bring the truth to light. I must let my old doctrine die, for even in death I serve the Omnissiah.